Hey everyone, this is Ian, artist and game designer for Crimson Keep, and I just wanted to do another update video to show some of the features we've been working on. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but there's a little thing that changes the size of the font when you put your mouse over the different game options. So that was pretty quick and easy to do. Let's go into the bigger changes though. So there's now a random weapon swing animation. I think there's 3. There's kind of a one to the right, to the left, and then straight top to bottom. One thing you'll notice though here is there's something that says weapon skill, and that's because you now have to attack enemies to raise your skill with a weapon. And the curve for how much damage you gain as you skill up and how much you miss and all that stuff is still a work in progress, but you'll see what it looks like. Another thing you'll notice is we have health bars for our enemies and damage text. So with the skill system, instead of misses, you have what we're calling duds, which is where you hit an enemy and it does the minimum amount of damage, like a very small amount of damage. And the higher your skill gets, the fewer duds you'll have. And as you can see, the damage I'm doing is going up as the skill goes up. Now it makes it a little harder earlier on, but I kind of like the incremental aspect. Now if you notice also, one of the health bars, or both health bars have faded now, so they fade over time, kind of like the Dark Souls health or HP bars. And we did again kind of similar to Dark Souls with the damage text, how it's on the right hand corner of the health bar. But I decided instead of adding it up, that you get to see each hit, because it feels a little more cool in my opinion. And then it just fades as it goes to the left there. Now it does make the early game quite a bit harder right now, because this isn't super balanced yet. Yep. We can go through it again. I do like that incremental, if you guys have played incremental games like Cookie Clicker, there's a little bit of a connection to that, and again to the original EverQuest that had a skill system like this. And modern games have it too, like Skyrim and what have you. I've always kind of liked those mini grinds though within a game, because it's like it's a short-term grind with a a quicker reward for your work. Always like that. Besides those two things, there hasn't been a huge... oh man, a big hit. Hasn't been a huge amount of changes, but I am pretty much done on my first pass on all the props in the cave system. So we're starting to move on to a new area. And Ben is hooking it up so that we're going to have all the different game areas plugged in, so that when you get to the next area after the caves, like you start fighting more difficult monsters and stuff, so we can get a better idea of the game's arc progression wise, and we can start ironing that out now instead of waiting till the end, which isn't a good idea. But yeah, we're making progress. I've noticed that I like the skill system quite a bit, and it makes it a little more addictive to me, so I like that. But it's been going pretty well. We're gonna, pretty soon I think, we're gonna be doing a little more UI work and maybe moving into items soonish. Either more enemies or items. I'd like to get into some items so that we have, you know, potions and stuff and a little more to do with the UI. So look forward to those updates.